Psalm 139. O Lord, you have searched me and known me. You know my sitting down, my rising up. You understand my thought afar off. You comprehend my path and my lying down, and you are acquainted with all my ways. For there is not a word on my tongue, but behold, O Lord, you know it altogether. You have hedged me behind and before. You laid your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is high, I cannot attain it. Where can I go from your spirit? Or where can I flee from your presence? If I ascend into heaven, you are there. And if I make my bed in hell, behold, you are there. If I take my wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even your hand shall lead me, and your right hand shall hold me. If I say, surely the darkness shall fall on me, even the night shall be light about me. Indeed, the darkness shall not hide from you. The night shines in the day, the darkness, the light, are both alike to you. For you covered my inward parts, you covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are your works, that my soul knows very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in secret, and skillfully wrought in the lowest parts of the earth. Your eyes saw my substance being yet unformed, and in your book they were all written. The days fashioned for me, as yet they were none of them. How precious also are your thoughts to me, O God. How great is the sum of them. If I should count them, they would be more in number than the sand. When I awake, I am still with you. Oh, that you would slay the wicked, O God. Depart from me, therefore, you bloodthirsty men. For they speak against you wickedly. Your enemies take your name in vain. Do I not hate them, O Lord, who hate you? Do I not loathe those who rise up against you? I hate them with their perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my anxieties, and see if there is any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. So where this is speaking to me right now is that I can't escape from the Lord. Not that I would want to, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I try. Sometimes I shun the Lord, or I more so procrastinate. I know this word is life, and I know that he wants to speak to me. He wants me to seek him, and I want that. I want to know him deeply and better and more. And yet, I sit here staring at my phone, reading whatever, looking at whatever dumb videos come across, or playing some stupid game, or just sitting in my chair doing nothing, seemingly nothing. But I know this word is life and love and perfection, and it will make me better, it will guide me, it will help me. But yet I choose not to do it, not to read it, not to grow. Not to spend time with him, hearing his words, hearing the Lord, the greatness of the Lord. And I read this and I go, right here, how precious also are your thoughts to me, O God. How great is the sum of them. If I should count them, they would be more in number than the sand. God is full of greatness and goodness, perfection. His word is good and full of goodness. So good, it's so precious, yet we can't count them all. They're so great. We can't count them. And yet, I don't choose the goodness. I choose something that's going to cost me pleasure. It's going to cost me more than I don't understand. I don't understand myself sometimes. And I see it in other people, but it's just as much in me as it is other people. When we don't choose this, we choose something else. We don't choose the word. We don't choose time with God, praying. We don't choose it. we're choosing destruction. We're choosing things that aren't good for us. We're choosing things that cost us. I need his word. I need his renewing of my mind. I can't do it on my own. I know that. But he says I don't have to because he's with me right here. He sent it to me. It's good. His word is true. It's holy. It's perfect. And all I have to do is spend time with him in it. Reading, praying, laying things down in front of him, and seeking his perfection. But yet, I seek dumb videos that don't give me life. They lead me away. I don't seek things that I should, but here it is. I make bad choices, and I know they're bad, but I think they're what I want at the time. A big thing for me is overeating. Not only looking at my idiot box here and watching dumb videos, but also just indulging in food and rest in times where I don't need to. Those are some things that I waste time on, waste energy on, that cost me. When I overindulge, when I say, there's tomorrow, I'll just eat better tomorrow. That's a bad excuse. That's a bad way to get into, because when I do that, today, weighed myself 225 pounds. And I run often. And that makes it harder to do that. It makes it harder on everything. And that's a choice I make, to overindulge, to take in food that I don't need because it tastes good. I like the way it feels at the time. But overall, it costs me. It costs me health. It costs me energy. It costs me suffering when I do run. It costs me tight pants and uncomfortableness there. It gives me instant pleasure, what I think is I want at the time, but it's not good. In so many ways, I've done that in a lot of, I hope I never want to fall back into that in sexual sin either. That's been, a fight for a long time too. So I need this life. I need this lifeblood. I need the word and the strength. And reading. Sticking with it. Something we all need. Here it is. Simple. It's a choice.